Oh my goodness, hello, good evening everybody, good evening, Carla and Tweet Tea and Frozen and Sarah, good evening, Pixie and Kitchen and Mick and Baby, lovely to see you. Where's Mama? Star, good evening, Voodoo, hello, Sarah, hello. Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for being here for yet another ad hoc live stream. Lovely to see you all. Broccoli, thank you for being here for 4 months. Broccoli says, thanks to whoever gifted me this at some point. Well, Broccoli, I'm not sure who it is, but it's lovely to see you. Hello. And thank you to whoever gifted that channel membership for the lovely Broccoli Monster. Chat, guess what we're watching today? Just me, good to see you. I'm very well, lovely. How are you? Thank you so much for asking. God, so silly. What a day. You know what? What a day. It has been... I can't even tell you about today. Today wasn't that bad. I don't know. It felt like a very long day. So I thought today... we would sit, we would relax, we would chill, because Ambi's just disappeared off the face of the planet, and we'll catch up with Foodie and her two most recent uploads entitled, well, the first one was titled this. It's the couples channel, Couple Bangkok Vlog Boating in the PHRAYA, I hope that's right, PHRAYA River for the first time and more, followed by Arabic halal food in Bangkok, Thailand, question mark, is it good? Question mark, exclamation mark. That wasn't the original title of the vlog, mukbang. That's what it is. But that's what we're going to be watching today. Voodoo, thank you so much for gifting 10 channel memberships, mate. That's very unnecessary, but very much appreciated. Thank you so much for your generosity. And welcome back to Kimu, Just Me, Jesse, Kat, Stephen, Kim Possible, hello, Unicorn Pondu, hello, Pinky and Salty, sorry, Pink and Salty, Pixie, hello everybody. Please make sure you thank the very lovely and generous Voodoo for their gifts. Thanks, Voodoo. I hope you're having a good night, mate. Or day and or night. Graveyard, thank you for being here for 6 months as well. Graveyard says, yay, finally catching alive and not at work. Well, you enjoy your day off work or your evening or whichever it is, Graveyard. Lovely to see you. And Heidi, thank you so much for being here for 31 months. Man, we're getting up there. Hey, Heidi says, hi from Cali. It's been too long since my last live. Well, good evening. I hope you're having a great night on the other side of the planet. Day on the other side of the planet. Either or. Lottie, hello. Good to see you today. Professor Plum, Kim, Raina. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Words are hard. Words are really hard, mate. Anyway, so, big day. It's been grand. I just want to unwind, sit back, relax, and watch my stories. Now, spoiler alert, I vaguely listened to some things. I haven't really watched it, so I thought, what better people to watch it than with you fine folk? Let's do that. I've got gym early in the morning, so I probably won't be too late. We've only got, what? We've only actually got like 20 minutes worth of content. Let's see how many hours we can do that. Living Laughing, hello. Thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. Living says, I'm working hard to build my React/art channel. Could you drop the link? It's fine if you're not comfortable. That's okay. Chat, Living, you're in the chat. So chat, if you're hanging out in here or if you're rewatching on the rewatch, just click on Living, Laughing, Crafting. And I believe you should be able to view channel, right? Does that work? I don't know if that works on your side of things. Does it work like that? God, I feel disconnected. Layla, thank you for being here for 10 months as well. Layla says, good evening. Good evening, Layla. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much for being here and thank you for the support. I see you. Auntie Ruth, I see you as well. Hello. Or if you're a mod, you can. Not on mobile. No, we can't view the channel. Only us and mods. Oh. Okay, have I put the aloe on the sunburn? Hold on. I'm trying to do too many things at once. Hold on. Let's... Okay, I can't do it from there. Too many screens. Too many things happening. I don't know if I can. I can't even do it from my end of things. I don't want to hide. I want to view. How do I view? This is embarrassing. Hold on, wait. Living, Laughing, Crafting with Crones? Yeah, that's it. There we go. Videos. Beautiful. Turns out it's so much easier to copy paste it into the search bar. Yeah. Okay, great. Well, I've got that open and we'll do that. Okay, not a problem. I've got my beverage in front of my toolbar. It's fine. Everything's fine. Lottie's got it. It's fine. Okay, thank you for yelling at me. Okay, everything's fine. Turns out I need more screens. Hey, Haz, good to see you. Alright, we have fun here. Oh, a bear. Speaking of bears, guess what? It's only one more day until Fat Bear Week starts. Chat, I hope you're ready. We're going to have the Fat Bear Week live streams happening. Hold on, I need to... Well, wait, I can't do it tomorrow. Damn it. I'll have to do it the next day. Fat Bear Week live streams. YouTube. We'll get to Foodie. It's fine. Oh my god. There it is. Live in 36 hours. Oh my goodness. My goodness, I'm excited. Chat, make sure while you're out there exploring the YouTubes to find new people to watch, make sure... Wait, is this the actual website? I don't think it is. Hold on. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. I think it is this one. Is it Explore Bears and Bisons? Or Bears and Bison? I think so. Yeah, they do Katmai National Park. Okay, I'm not sure if it's them. We'll find them. It's fine. Anyway, in about, not 36 hours, more like 48 hours, I'd say. In about 48 hours when we do another reaction and we're listening to Chantal's nonsense, unless it is particularly important that we watch the physicality, we'll probably be watching Fat Bears. Somebody says, man, make sure you go to the one run by the Park Service, not the Fat Bear Week run by Pornhub. That's a different thing. That's a very, very different thing. Are we voting too? Maybe. We could probably run polls. I just want to watch Fat Bears eat salmon and exist. That's what I'm about. Stephen, thank you so much. Pardon me, for gifting a channel membership as well. And actually a bear, how poignant. You've received a free membership or a gifted membership from Stephen, so please make sure you thank the lovely Stephen for that generosity, and that feels particularly on brand. All right, hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I am not a mental or physical healthcare professional. Jessica less so talks about things on the internet and watches way too much Foodie and other people. Also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate. Just here to talk about the produced monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about what choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet. Choices. Lottie's in there with the link for Fat Bear Week. Thank you so much, Lottie. And it's run by nps.gov. Aha! I need to see... There's the voting on fatbearweek.org. Who's in the brackets? We can meet the bears. Fat Bear Week voting opens on the 4th. So it's the 4th through the 10th. Let us know what you think about the bears. We'll talk about the bears in about 48 hours. That's when we'll start. Oh, look at Otis. Look at his ears. Oh, I know he could take my face off, but he's such a cutie. Oh no, that's 747. 747 has the ears. The little ears down here. Yeah, I mean... big, but also really cute. Look at his eyes. Little button eyes. Anyway, getting distracted. We're here to watch another spectacle on the internet. Let's get to the couples on a boat trip. Hooray. It really does, As. It's great. Okay, let's go. Ooh, the elevator music. Have fun. Also, remember in the last live stream where she said this isn't going to come out because Snoopy's asleep? Did Snoopy edit this? Also, this profile. Also, this couple's photo going on here. So weird. It's so weird. Anyway, whatever. So Snoopy edited this one.
In the elevator, Salah is finishing up some things in the room, and I'm like, I need to go get coffee before the taxi gets here.
You know what? Let's slow you down because you're talking a lot. And this is pre-coffee.
So, I cannot without...
Also loud. Sorry.
Coffee today. It's humid. 90% humidity today.
It's like a sauna out there. Yay! Adventure!
Yalla.
Yalla indeed. What is this? I'm not mad at a tumbler. She should get a tumbler. She should get a tumbler and fill it with water. Oh, Snoopy's filming as well. I just can't get on board.
We found a store with some Halloween stuff, which makes me sad because I kind of miss Halloween. Anyway, we ended up at a mall after getting our coffee.
Why?
And we decided on having lunch here. Now, there weren't very many halal options, but it was nice seeing the different kinds of food. But we ended up going for a place called Chester's.
So she had the burger mukbang the other night, right? How coincidency.
And we ended up going with some of their fish options, which of course seafood is halal. So I decided on this fish.
This timeline is insane. Do you know what's also insane? This. What in the filet o fish without a bun nonsense going on? Karina, same brain. Hey ATP, good to see you. What? That's a fish square. It's not a fish finger. It's a fish square. This is old. You think it's old? I think this is probably a couple of days old. But what's the timeline? Like, did she get Chester's, have a really good taste of it, and then that night after going out on the boat also decide to get Chester's and do a mukbang? Or did that mukbang happen during the day? And was it different? Apparently this is fish. It's the tofu fish. It doesn't look necessarily appealing. No, I wouldn't. I mean, looks like a fried square. Could be anything in there.
Dinner that comes with salad, tartar sauce, and fries.
Oh, that salmon looks steamed. Interesting.
And Salah had a salmon and rice dish.
Something about his Joy Division shirt? No. So what is this art in the background? What kind of insanity is going on here? Look at this. What is this? What kind of restaurant art is this? Chips, a whole chicken with nuggets and wingtips. What is going on? What is going on? I feel like I'm in the back rooms. Hey, Ginger Goats. Ginger Goat says she said in the Chester's mukbang that she had it before on one of their trips out and not edited yet. So this is really old. Yeah, man. This must be maybe like 5 days, 6 days old. A dancing chicken. Who said slightly erotic? What is going on?
So I had a fish square, which was like a giant fish stick, and it actually was pretty good.
Lies and slander. Ma'am.
With tartar sauce and fries. Salah said he really enjoyed the salmon, and he's going to give us...
No, I don't need that. I don't need that in my life.
Salah said he really enjoyed the salmon, and...
Don't feed me. Don't feed the audience. Ew. Ew, I don't like this.
He's going to give us a bite.
Oh, put it in the mouth. Put it in the mouth. He didn't put it in the mouth.
He enjoyed this.
Watch this. Watch this smug D-bag. Watch it.
Salmon, and he's going to give us a bite.
Oh. Oh, God, not the wink. Oh, it's cringe as fuck. Oh.
Really enjoyed the salmon.
Why am I watching this so many times and repeat?
And
this is terrible.
Give us a bite.
Beauty bite. Beauty bite. Snoopy wink. Oh. Open your mouth, Snoopy. Why are you so shy? Look, I don't care, but I'm also not married to the one of YouTube's most infamous mukbangers. Look, the wink's offensive. It really is. Very offensive. I'm offended. Terrible.
After lunch at the mall, we decided to go for a walk on the streets. We came across
Oh, what's wrong with your leg? Oh, sweet baby.
this cute dog that seemed to have a broken paw, but I'd imagine that veterinary care is very expensive for
Oh, I want to hug it. Oh.
some of the
Why are you showing me this?
population here.
I mean, he looks like he's doing okay. Why would she keep this in? But look at him, look how handsome. Look how handsome he is. To reach the 8-minute mark, you're probably not wrong. Look at this poor baby. Do you know what? I'm happy because he seems to be okay standing on his feet. And as unfortunate as what looks to be possibly a broken leg at a younger age happened, and this is likely a street dog. I don't know. It's got something around its neck by the looks of it, but probably a street dog. He seems to be able to stand on it, which is good. And also, I kind of love the fact that it's giving him like a little what's that called in ballet where you stand like with your ankles or with your toes pointing out? Is it plie? Kind of looks like I want to give him like a famous ballet dancer's name. That's what I want to do because there's a good story in this. On point, maybe not on point. No, the one where is it a plie? The one where you're about to do like the little squat, second position. Sure. He's a little cutie. Aw, look, silver lining. Silver linings, he seems to be able to stand, so that's good. We can't call him Pav. We've already got Pav. Vladimir. Maybe not.
Now guys, I got excited to film this squirrel because this is the first time I see one outside of the zoo.
This squirrel is also quite cute. He's eating a tree.
They are so cute actually and seem to love running along
Oh my god, he has an acorn.
the electric wires on the streets.
Oh, I love him so much. Fun fact, we don't have squirrels here in Australia at all. We've got very large squirrels called possums. Not the same as opossums, which I understand the other side of the planet has, but they're big squirrels. How old Snoopy again? Bunny, he's 10 years younger than Chantal, so what, 29, 30?
Honestly, you can plan a whole day out, write out an itinerary, but sometimes the best adventures are just going out, period, and walking down the streets. There's
Did she just sniff a plant, ma'am? Take it back. Take it back.
Honestly, you can plan a whole day out, write out an itinerary, but sometimes the best adventures are just going out, period, and walking down the streets. There's
Oh god. What a strange interaction to watch on camera. I'm so sorry. Look, I need to know, maybe they're a teeny, you know what, I don't believe that is a flowering shrub. So silly.
sometimes the best adventures are just going out, period, and
I'm gonna get this on
Walking down-
pause. How stupid. She gave it a kiss. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Those are leaves. It is a flowering shop? Oh, but people don't plant it for the flowers? Oh, I see. Well, I don't see any flowers. She's just sticking her nose in leaves there. She said, is this salad? It's a lovely looking plant. I love to see it. I don't know. As someone who exists in nature, I probably wouldn't want to stick my face in a bush. Wait. That's funny. Also, I forgot to mention, I got a new plant. It's in this pot right here. This cream colored one. It's a something Mina. So I've called her Mina. Something Mina. I can't remember what it is, but it's great and we love it. Anyway, new plant. Good times.
On the streets, there's so many different things on the streets of Bangkok to discover here.
See, that one's got flowers. You could smell that one. Are you spiky plant? Oh my god, thought she was pointing to the bamboo stick.
Different plants, different vendors.
Thanks, Welsh.
Different parks, so much. There's so much cultural.
Oh, interesting, Has. Do they, I don't know if, can they do that? Can they, like, alter the plant to, or breed the plant specifically not to flower? Like that one? Interesting.
Diversity is so fun to discover.
It's a, Mina is a freckle something. It's got, like, little white freckles on it. But it was a rescue. It was $8 at Bunnings. Much like with animals, I can't, well, not that I get to see animals, rescue animals all that often, but if I ever go into Bunnings, or basically anywhere that sells plants, I head straight to the discount section. I have a savior complex, I think. Probably not that serious, but if I find the plants that are on, like, I don't know what they do. I feel like Bunnings just, let's get into plant talk, by the way. I feel like Bunnings. Bunnings is like a really large hardware store conglomerate that also has plants, right? Famously, you go there and you walk out with too many things that you think, oh yeah, I could put this to use in the house and make a project, and then it never happens. Anytime that I go straight to the plant section, and then there's a little discount section where they put all the plants that are essentially dying. I don't know why, but I feel like they put plants on there, they mark them down, they put them on there, and then they just stop watering them. Yeah, of course the plants are going to die if you don't water them. Second is rescue plants. They're my babies. Never pay full freight for a plant. Absolutely not. There are plenty of good rescue plants out there to get. So Mina's a rescue. Yeah. So she was, $8 instead of like 20 or something. But she only had like one droopy stem. So I pulled that off. She had new growth, which is fine. I watered her, which is good. I've got some fertilizer once she's acclimated to the room, once she's introduced and said hi to everyone. I've got some liquid fertilizer. I'll give her a bit of that. And then we're coming into the warmer months, so she'll appreciate that. Anyway, shut up, Zach.
Eventually on our walk, we came upon the CHAO Park. This beautiful green urban park of 3 meters in size is such a nice area for some exercise and discovery.
Okay, good question here. Chantel's still in the sketches. That's fine. I do not understand. I get it. We had that whole conversation about Chantel. Maybe you should go out and get some like abayas that are custom made for you just to make sure it's all... Even if she didn't want to do that. And I like this one. I like the embroidery. It looks good. It looks clean. I don't understand why she doesn't get it taken up a little bit. Because I often forget. She's quite short. She's 5'1", 5 nothing. She's quite short, so I imagine she is consistently walking on the hem of this. She should get it taken up.
Park of 3.
I only just thought of it when she lifted it to walk up the stairs.
Came upon the CHAO Park.
Like she's got it up around her knees here.
This beautiful green urban park of 3 meters in size is such a nice area for some exercise and discovery. It is also...
I'm sorry, I'm not listening to her. Did she just say this park is 3 meters in size?
Upon the CHAO Park. This beautiful green urban park of 3 meters in size.
Are you all hearing that? Lottie, thank you for the super chat. I'll put that straight in the Plant Daddy Fund. Yeah. I'm going to run out of space. That's the only good place at the moment. Indoors. No, there are projects in the works now. Now I want more plants. Thank you, Lottie. She keeps saying 3 meters. Okay, it's not just me. Did she mean kilometers? Did she mean 30 meters? 300 meters.
It's such a nice
3 acres, 3 hectares, 3 yards, 3 fathoms.
area for some exercise and discovery. It is also located right near Khalistan Road.
I will say, I'm not a great judge at measurements or distance, but this does look like it's larger than 3 meters.
In the middle of the park lies the towering PHRAYA Fort. This structure is one of the few remaining parts of the...
It really sucks when you misspeak, especially when you're reading off something like Wikipedia. It just sucks, because it's right there.
The
3 cubits.
fortifications, which were built when Bangkok first became the capital.
Let's play Guess the Amount of Land. What a fun game. 300 meters. 300 meters? Looks about 300 meters across. It can't be 3 kilometers. 30 cubic meters.
City of Thailand.
300 meters? I would say 300 meters from like one side to the other.
Bangkok became
You are funny, chat.
the capital city of Thailand in 1782.
Lottie, thank you for the conversion. God, this is some B-roll. When are you getting on the boat? Get on the boat! I want to see you on the boat.
I love nature. I'm happy to see it.
Oh my god, what a great idea for trees. Look at that! They prop up trees on these steel beams. That's such a good idea. Or is that also training the tree out? We have very similar trees in Australia where they have like the air roots systems that drop down. That's huge though.
Lots of plants and trees in this beautiful park.
Yes, Foodie, put your face into that bush. Give that one a whiff. That one's actually got flowers. It might smell nice. But be careful of bees.
Just look at this impressive tree. It looks so old. I wonder how long it's been here for.
I don't know, but it looks like it's probably got a plaque on it somewhere. Go and check it.
This tree was like propped up with these stands. It was cool. And if you're hoping
Do not climb. Okay, well that just says do not climb on. Do not climb or climb trees. Yes.
to climb it, think again because there was...
What are these trees? What are these trees? I feel like I know these trees. That was Jasmine the flower before. Yeah. I feel like I know these trees.
The do not climb sign. Salal.
I'm gonna look it up. Trees with air roots large. I guess Thailand. It would probably be through Southeast Asia, I'd guess. What big tree has aerial roots? Banyan fig tree. I was going to say banyan tree. God damn it, why didn't I? I would have sounded so smart. Ficus microcarpa. I think that's it. The banyan fig tree, ficus microcarpa, is famous for its aerial roots which sprout from branches and eventually reach for soil. The tree also has a unique relationship with a wasp that has co-evolved with it and is the only insect that can pollinate it. Oh god, the wasp tree! Oh no! Is it specifically Southeast Asia? And like, Oceania, I guess? Oh no, there's wasps. Careful. Hey Linda! Good to see you. Maybe Foodie's gonna get stung by a wasp.
Loves cooling me off with the fan. He's so sweet.
Hi, Linda. How you going? Are you good? Are you having a nice week? Did you have a nice weekend? Oh, dear. This is the magic caught on camera. How fun. She has two hands.
Halal loves cooling me.
Do you know what she needs? You know how she was wearing that ridiculous hat? She needs like a good like 80s sweatband moment, right? With like a stick and then the fan. And that way she can just like walk around and the fan's just there. There you go. Merch idea for you, Foodie.
Off with the fan. He's so sweet.
Oof. Okay. We're 4 minutes into an under 10-minute vlog, and so far we've had food. We had coffee. We had a fish cake. A fish square. Let's call it what it was. A fish square. We've gone for a walk to a park, which I'm assuming is nearby to the river. It's 3 meters wide. And we've seen some lovely plants and now some wild rock doves, I believe these are called. Pigeons have such a fascinating history. Oh my goodness, they're so interesting. I would love pigeons as a pet. Sorry, Pav.
So this is the Rama 8 bridge. It's a cable-stayed bridge crossing the CHAO River and
Do you know what that means, Foodie?
bridge. So this is the Rama 8 bridge. It's a cable-stayed bridge.
What is a cable stay bridge? You say these words as if you know what they mean, and then you just move on. Cable stay bridge. Oh, it's a cable stayed. Cable stayed bridge, not stay bridge. Cable stayed bridge. Bridge form in which the weight of the deck is supported by a number of nearby straight diagonal cables in tension running directly to one or more vertical towers. The towers transfer the cable forces to the foundations through vertical compression. Interesting. Okay, great. The more you know. Look at us learning. A bridge of cables. Look at this. Look at this. A cable-stayed bridge. I had no idea. So I'm assuming the main foundations for the bridge are this giant pylon in the middle. I mean, it looks really cool. You'd hate for one of those to snap, huh? Reading from a script via a wiki. Yeah, probably. I mean, it takes 30 seconds to Google, but... Also, this river seems particularly flooded.
The CHAO River in Bangkok, Thailand. We saw these large mats of plant matter floating down the river. It is most likely water hyacinth, which is a type of invasive weed that causes environmental damage as it grows at an exponential rate.
But is it though?
It disrupts the habitat of aquatic wildlife and blocks canal routes by causing dams to form.
But is it though?
So we saw some boats pass by while we were hanging out by the riverside and decided after we were...
Okay, I gotta go back. She's talking about plants.
Cable-stayed bridge crossing...
Okay, watch me butcher some language I don't speak. PHRAYA River water hyacinth. Water hyacinth in the PHRAYA River. Rapid growth of water hyacinth all along the PHRAYA River water systems has become a pollutant problem, both reducing oxygen and blocking water. Oh, that's bad. What is the problem? Thoroughfare. This picture was taken from around 8. Well, that sucks because there are 280 species of fish, including about 30 endemics in the waterways. Has about 190 native fish species. Well, that sucks. The War on Weeds from 2016. Interesting. There you go. The more you know.
The habitat of aquatic wildlife and blocks canal routes by causing dams to form.
One, I'd say they're an invasive species of plant.
So
that seems like a big problem because that's a big... The other thing is, like, it's not still water, right? Like, it's a river. Those plants must be hardy.
We saw some boats pass by while we were hanging out by the riverside and decided after we were done hanging out by the river to see if we could find a dock and take a boat ride ourselves.
Did they just not... Okay, they said earlier, isn't it lovely just to not have plans and just to, like, do whatever the hell you want? They literally went out today with no plans whatsoever. Has Foodie got to hang now? No, sorry, has Snoopy got to hang now? Ouch! That looks painful. Right, so we had no plans today.
If we could
Great.
find a dock and take a boat ride ourselves.
That seems like a thing you could Google. Graveyard, thank you for the super chat. Graveyard says, look at you, research bees. That's me. Access to Google. We live.
On our
Thanks,
way,
mate.
we came across this beautiful structure.
How do I notice this stuff? Look, it's the same reason I can notice the very distinct sounds of bodily things.
Architecture
I don't know. I can't tell you. I miss the most obvious stuff, and sometimes I'm like, ooh!
was quite amazing. We, if you haven't noticed, I'm sure you have, love to take selfies together in front of everything.
That and Snoopy can't get his thumb out of the fucking camera. Oh, what is this? Divas! Lyrics. I'm kind of living for this audio. Oh, fuck off.
And finally,
I honestly think he just loves seeing himself on camera. He lives for it. He loves it. He live, laugh, loves it. What's that blue thing? Oh, it's a sticker on the tree. The interesting thing is, like, this, I think that watching Snoopy with the camera is the definition of eye fucking yourself. Like, not you, but him. Because the way he's not even trying to look into the camera. Like, you guys will notice me, I don't look into the camera because the camera's here, chat's here, and there's a replay here, and then there's the screen that we all watch together here, which is actually up here for you guys, but it's, like, down here for me. Honestly. Hey Lisa, good morning, good to see you. He just, like, not even one attempt to look to camera. Just watching the viewfinder. It's very much giving that Amber Lynn, like, I don't look at myself in the viewfinder.
And finally we made it to the dock. We are excited to try the boat ride here. We had to purchase tickets, by the way, but they were so cheap. It was only 32 bahts for the both of us. It means 16 bahts for each one of us to ride, which is incredible.
Okay, it's all well and good to say how much something costs. A little bit weird that all we know about this is it's a boat trip. Where's the boat taking us? Where are we going? Matt, that is a brag. Good job. I wonder what they're doing about the river hyacinth. Like, what can you do? You can't really poison it because that'll mess with the ecosystem. I assume, like, getting rid of it must be really hard. What would you even do? What is the answer to invasive, like, plant matter in your river systems? Pull it out? Turtles! Turtles is the answer. Turtles will eat that. Like, friendly turtles.
After waiting
Turtles fix everything. That's a lot of plant.
about 20 minutes for our boat to arrive, we had to go down to
Oh, it was a water taxi, not a tourist activity? Bex! Well, good to know, because they didn't tell us what they were doing. They just said, we booked a boat. Yeah, but for what? Yeah, Has. Here in Australia, we have a really interesting... Queensland specifically, we had a really interesting biological control. So we had a thing, we grow a lot of cane, like cane sugar here in Queensland. And so way back in the day, we had beetles. We had the cane beetles, which ate all the cane. And farmers were very upset about these beetles eating the cane. So they decided to introduce a toad, and we called it the cane toad. Now you can't get rid of it. And it's been like 100 years, and they've taken over northern Queensland, and they're making their way south, because it used to be that they didn't really like the cold, so they stayed away. But, you know, environmental changes happen, and now it's getting warmer, and now there's toads just all over the place, and they're terrible, and no one likes them. And one of the major problems is they're toxic / poisonous. No, toxic? I think they're toxic. So anything that tries to eat them dies. So all the animals know not to mess with the cane toads, and they get big. They get, like, dinner plate big. Like, there's ones out there that are multiple kilos heavy. They get big and ugly. But our lovely friend the magpies have learnt how to basically they murder the toad and then they rip it open and then they eat the organs that aren't toxic, but they leave the organs that are. And then they go fly away and they tell their friends. So after multiple generations of magpies, they've figured out, okay, great, well, Barry ate the heart and that was good. Linda ate the liver, not so good. So tell your friends and family, heart good to go, liver not so good to go. Magpies are wonderful. I love magpies. They're very clever. Anyway, that's just a really fun story about governments who decide to introduce invasive species without actually thinking of environmental impact. Australia, we've done it a few times. Whoopsie daisy.
After waiting about 20 minutes for our boat to arrive, we had to go down to this floating dock, and when I say floating, it was
Australia is wild.
Moving around a lot. First came this little boat, and I'm like, oh no, I hope that's not our boat. It's too small. And
ATP wedge-tailed eagles are incredible. They're amazing and massive and huge.
Hard to get.
Anyway, sorry, Foodie's telling a story, and I'm just fantasizing over animals just being wonderful.
Boat, and I'm like, oh no, I hope that's not our boat. It's too small and hard to get into. But
that government, I believe, did make decisions while drunk. One, yes, probably.
Oh no, I hope that's not our boat. It's too small.
Okay, so Foodie's complaining about too small of a boat. Right,
and hard to get into. But no, finally, a larger boat packed with people came ramming into the side of the dock. And it kind of...
Yeah, buzz trick. So rabbits were introduced into Australia because a farmer wanted something to hunt, I think was the story, or someone wanted something to hunt. So they brought in like 40 rabbits. And then like a few decades later, there were legitimately millions of rabbits. So now in Australia, outside of like the genetic anomalies, which were whoopsie daisy, I decided to buy a rabbit and it got out and now it's part of the herd. Any stray rabbits, I guess, in Australia are descendants of like 20 core rabbits that were introduced. Again, another whoopsie daisy by someone, you know. Whoopsie daisy.
Shook the whole dock and we had to hang on for dear life. It was quite an experience and it kind of made me a little dizzy, but whatever.
Well, has kangaroos a native fauna, so not technically pests. However, agriculturally they are. So because we have consistently expanded to create more farmland, kangaroos have less and less land, and then they jump into the farmland and say, oh my god, you're growing like vegetables just for us? Nom 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 nom. And then they multiply and multiply and multiply. And the interesting thing about Australia is that we don't have that many, like we don't have an apex predator to get rid of all of the prey. So the general and very delicate economic balance of Australia was very much like, okay, animals exist to eat the plants and eat and eat and eat, and then they'll grow and grow and grow, and then something will happen. A bushfire will happen, half the country lights on fire. We experienced that previously, obviously. Very recently, previously, obviously. And then everything kind of dies out and then it all builds up back up again. But with the introduction of agriculture and farmland, we've been like, oh, look, we're growing cabbages now. How fun. Or rice paddies or cotton, whatever. I mean, no, kangaroos would probably eat cotton. Anyway, all of these grand ideas to irrigate places in Australia that have never been irrigated. And all of a sudden, all of these animals decide, hey, look, buffet, which is great for animals, but farmers get really mad. So... Yes, no, in Australia there's a lot of discussion about like the hunting and because you can't relocate a mob of kangaroos, like you just can't. So yeah, there's a lot of discussion about like hunting and what we do, and there was a big push like a decade or two ago from the government to utilize roo in like dog food and stuff like that to try to stem the population, because otherwise they just eat everything, which is, I believe it is a mob of roos. A mob of roos is the correct... A group of kangaroos is called a mob, I think. A group of kangaroos. Mob. It is a mob. I thought I was right. Anyway.
Quite an experience, and it kind of made me a little dizzy.
Oh god, yeah. For some reason, we've also got camels in the middle of Australia and brumbies, because horses exist. There's a lot. A lot's happened.
Whatever.
Okay, Now that Australian Wildlife Hour is over, Foodie's finally getting on the boat.
Okay, yalla. Okay.
That guy on the whistle was saying, hold up, buddy, we've still got one more.
Okay.
That's what that was. Oh, we're on! Excellent. Hey, Oceana, thanks so much for gifting 5 channel memberships, mate. I appreciate it. Welcome back to Daisy, Nella, Toby, JP, and Mystique. Please make sure you think the very lovely and generous Oceana. Hope you're having a great day, mate. Good to see ya. We're on!
Okay, good.
Oh no, is that Relish Fan down there? I think it might be. Oh god, Foodie is shitting herself, eh? Just the energy I'm getting from this is... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It was the eyes. I need to get that. That's the look. That's the look right there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I done fucked up.
Okay, good.
Linda says she was half expecting Snoopy not to board the boat and leave her. That would have been great. Bye. Have a great time. Bye. Understandable, Lottie. Hi to all of these people.
You are probably wondering why the water is brown.
No, not really. As someone who lives in Brisbane, we also have a brown river. Do you know what we call it? We call it the brown snake.
Well, the CHAO River is the main river in Thailand and also one of the most polluted. But that apparently has little effect on the color of the water.
Okay, are you gonna foodie-splain silt to me now?
It's actually more due to the effect of large influxes of rainwater and sediment.
Goody.
I'm not gonna lie, after all that walking, we were hoping to sit down and enjoy the boat ride, but it was too packed. But it was okay. Leaning over the edge looking at the water was just as enjoyable.
And by the way, the boat
Art epic, yeah.
boat is considered as a very common method of public transportation here in Bangkok. So it's not used for tourism only.
Yeah, I think you're just on a water taxi, dude. Like, it seemed like everyone on there was just getting from place to place, so... Has she never seen a river? Maybe that's what it is. She's seen this river a couple of times. Stephanie, thank you so much for being here for 31 months. Steph says, ahoy, puppy. Puppy, Pulpy, and friends. River facts with Foodie. She's so enlightened. She truly is. Thank you. Oh god, she's insufferable. I just need to look, chat here. I'm just gonna leave that there for a minute. What do you all think? Not a happy Foodie, you don't think so? It's just, look, sometimes you just get a particular angle that's just not, like, I think it's also because of the filter. Like, if you look, okay, here. I don't care about the physicality. I understand this is Foodie's face, but it's Foodie's face with 20 filters on it. So, look, we'll talk about it. Do you see, like, see the nose here? And then the cheek back here? I don't know what it is, but she honestly looks like her face is made out of rubber. Like, it looks... I don't know what is going on with, like, the ratio and proportions of everything and what the filter on the phone is trying to do to her nose, but like, that's so weird. It's just so bizarre. And, like, her eye, probably because of the makeup, but I think the camera's trying to stretch her eye even further back than it exists. Like, just... like, honestly, look. It's kind of giving if you took all the cubist elements away from Picasso and just, like, put the face together normally. Like, kept the style of the individual face elements, but you just put it together like you would a human face, you know? It's so weird. Good morning, Greenie. Hello. Good to see you. It's just bizarre. Because we watch Foodie pretty regularly. We know the many faces of Foodie. So when the face isn't facing, like, look at that. How does that make sense? I know she's in motion, but her cheek goes out to here. And that's her nose. That's not how her face looks. That's not how her face looks at all. God damn it, computers. Oh my god, they're holding hands! If I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000,000 times. You ever rub my cheek like my aunt at a barbecue after a few too many spritzes? You're dead to me. No, come back. Oh god. Hold on. We are too close. We're just gonna slow it down. Do that to my cat, not my partner. She looks like she's barely tolerating that. Does that look like the face of someone who's just enjoyed what happened to them? I think she's upsetty spaghetti. She's about to snap. She seems quite mad. Hey Marissa, good morning. We're just watching Snoopy fondle Chantel's cheek and her not appreciated. Yeah, that's not the face of someone having a good time. I don't think so. Maybe WB. Maybe she's just upset that she doesn't get a seat, but who knows?
Alright, we've arrived at the Payap Pier, and it's our turn to get off.
I think turtles would really like that plant matter.
I look nervous because I know our boat is about to slam into the dock, which is how they just do it around here, I guess.
It's a taxi. We have very similar public transport in in Brisbane, up and down the river, you can catch one of two things. There's a ferry or a catamaran. Catamarans are the big ones, and you can sit outside. The ferries are the much smaller ones, and they go kind of the in-between stops. The catamarans go like the major stops up and down the river, and they're great. They're a little bit slow, but they're great. So if you ever get to Brisbane and you'd like to see Brisbane from a really different perspective, I highly recommend getting on board one of the catamarans or one of the ferries. And especially at night, the city's beautiful and it kind of goes up and down the river and it's really pretty. But you'll never guess what they're called. So they're named... Oh, I can't remember what they're named after. They're named after... It's either Indigenous folklore or Indigenous members from the area. I can't quite remember. But they're called a catamaran and a ferry, right? But they're the city cat, as in city catamaran. City cat, they're the big ones. And then the small ones, oh, what are they called? Why can't I remember? They're not city kitties, because I made that joke one time and then it stuck in my brain. Anyway, they're called city cats and we love them. They're good. They're good times. Not the city pussies.
Alright guys, we're gonna end the video here. It was a very nice experience taking the boat from dock to dock as a transportation. And for sure we're gonna have a seasick, but it's okay, we had fun. Right babe?
Yeah.
Hold on, you go back. See, it's the city hopper, that's right. It's the city hopper. Should have been the city kitty. But it was the city hopper, which I feel like was just a poor choice.
It was a very nice experience taking the boat from dock to dock as a transportation. And for sure we're gonna have a seasick, but it's okay, we had fun.
Oh no, Chantal's got a yak.
Right babe?
Yeah, I feel a bit dizzy, but you know, we had to stand the whole time. It was very packed, but it was still a good experience. So
She does not sound like she had a good experience. She sounds like she's mad.
overall,
I can feel you. Alright guys, thank you.
You can feel her? Can you feel the rage radiating off of her? You know what? She probably put up that... No, wait, this happened a while ago, didn't it? Never mind. She's just been ragey all week.
For coming
Also, she deleted those community tab posts we read out the other day. What a shame.
with us and see you in the next video.
bye guys.
Goodbye.
Okay, bye. Chat. Now we've got a mukbang. How fun. Yay. That was fun. That was actually... It was... Oh, look. I'd prefer if we had a vlog there was actually a point and not just here's a park and, like, let's get on a boat. I'd like to see some, like, touristy stuff. Some stuff I probably wouldn't see anywhere else. I don't know. I feel like we could have cut about 5 minutes out of that and really compacted it. Maybe she should start making shorts. I don't know. I'm not going to give her advice. Anyway, it's now time for us to meet this face. Everybody ready rather for this face? Yes. Oh dear. Okay. This isn't how we start off, of course. We start off with Pissy Marie being a little bit upset because her food's not big enough or something. That may sound very shady, but just, it's true. Just watch. Goodness, I'm so red. Oh, little tan, it's fine.
Hello, Foodie Beauty.
Hello.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to another video. Which is the most generic thing you can say, but whatever.
Oh, she's really feeling high energy and up to this today, I feel.
So today we chose to take a risk and order Arabic food, and I'm not gonna lie, like, you know.
How have we got silver eyes today and yet we're wearing a different face? Wonders never cease.
So, alhamdulillah, we're very grateful for the food,
Well, that's nice.
but
But
comparing to what we're used to in the Middle East, this is
you're used to going down the road and getting a platter for like 8 people and eating it entirely to yourself. Yeah, we know. Did you all know about the price of falafels in Kuwait? She'll tell you.
very expensive, and the portions are quite pathetic, and in comparison to what we're used to for the price we pay. But and also it took forever to get here, but whatever, let's just eat.
It's cold, it took forever, the portion sizes are small. I'm going to demand a refund because I'm unhappy with my food. Okay.
So hungry, like we haven't eaten in forever. literally forever. Like I'm not joking about that.
Oh, Leonie, good to see you, mate. Leonie says 5 minutes from that boat was the Grand Palace, the #1 tourist attraction. Absolutely stunning. Great. Well, I can't wait for in 2 weeks' time to get a vlog from Foodie where she maybe stands out the front of it for 5 minutes. Have fun.
It's been a little while, so right now I'm just like thinking of eating. But anyway, I want to say welcome back, and so we're having some pita bread, some fries, pickles, chicken shawarma, toom, which is garlic sauce, labna.
She's feeling I'm getting very low energy. I don't want to do this today vibes. Anyone else?
Which is like a sauce made out of fermented yogurt. It's like a cream cheese flavor and consistency, and my all you need vegetable and fruit juice.
Good for what else, yeah, according to Foodie.
Which, yes, I saw a couple of people mention, like, it's like a V8. Yeah, I guess V8.
I said that. Go away.
It has those, like, fruit and vegetable ones, but... Oh, and starring in the show today also.
Stop watching Foodie. It's weird if you do it.
So, we have 2 different kinds of ketchups. This one, I don't know where it came from. I think some package of chips in 7-Eleven, and then we have some McDonald's. So, yeah. Let's dig in. Bismillah. Some ketchup for the fries. This is how I eat my fries, if you judge me or whatever.
Admittedly, they do look cold and sad. See, this is the joy of, like, living close by to a whole heap of street food. You could literally just go outside and get street food.
Alright, well, I'm trying the labna so bad. I've been craving it. Now, I know that Arabic food, I'm complaining, it's going to be expensive in a place where, like, it's like here, Thailand. You know, it's not the Middle East. Just like here, the Thai food is going to be cheaper but more expensive. And
where did the burgers fall on the falafel economic scale, Foodie?
Another place, you know? Alright.
Help me out.
The bread is pretty fresh. But you can tell it's from a package.
You literally just got it out of a package, so yeah, it is.
But whatever. Bread sniffing, pita bread, I love it.
No. No, weirdo, no.
Pita bread gets a 7.5 on the bread sniff scale.
Every single one of them, Janie.
Alright, let's try it. Has olive oil drizzled on top. I would like some za'atar, but... Here we go. Beep, beep. Very tangy.
Eri, I don't know, she mentioned it the other day. She said, I'm craving cheese and olives and I can't seem to find anywhere close by that has cheese and olives. And, ooh, fun Lottie. Sorry, distracting myself. She was complaining that she couldn't find cheese and olives, and we were literally sitting here being like, there are major grocery chains in Thailand that you could go and walk into and purchase cheese and olives. What is wrong with you? Oh no! Everything's broken. Too good. So, professional YouTuber. So, Foodie here has what seems to be the tripod with Snoopy's phone attached to it, with the light on, and she's recording off her other phone? Oh boy. This is so stupid. The thing that gets me is that, like, I know she has a ring light. She has a tripod ring light set up. She's had multiple of them. And the other thing is, she keeps saying how great shopping is in Thailand. She bought the cat beds for 80 cents or whatever, and the scratch posts, and she bought luggage, and, like, just go and buy a ring light, doofus. Like, it's not that hard. You were in a mall. Well, according to your vlog, however many weeks ago that was. You're in a mall. Go and buy a ring light. This is stupid. This is so dumb. So dumb.
my gosh. I'm sorry. We had a technical malfunction. Everything
I love the fact that she kept that in the mukbang though. Oh, good for us.
was like set up makeshift. Like we had for ring light, we're using the flash of another phone. And just fell everywhere. I have to start realizing that I am like, if I'm a content creator, I need to start bringing my like package, like filming package. But I hate traveling with too many things, and I know we're going home with.
Snoopy has a selfie stick, which I'm assuming has that little tripod attachment on the back of it. Just go out and buy a clip-on ring light, mate.
A lot of things, but still. Okay, so I missed the
Just too lazy to edit it out, possibly.
tangy creaminess of labna.
Up, score 1 for creamy. No, see, it's not the filming and the editing that's her job. Her job is to eat, in my understanding of Chantal logic. That's the difference.
A pickle? Alright, let's try shawarma. They give you garlic, so we're gonna try that.
This is an insufferable speed.
Mmm.
Oh, we've got closed mouth chewing today. Have fun. That very rarely happens these days.
I love the spices they use for shawarma.
This is not great. You're not wrong, Linda. Is that a stain? No, maybe. This is just a good one. What do you think is going through Foodie's mind there? What inner monologue? We do have fun here. I want to know. See, and that's the thing. From this perspective, Chantal's face did not look like that mask she was wearing in the previous vlog, where her nose was like 3 times as long and her cheeks were connected to her eyelid. No, Captain Nuggy Pants, it's a perfect time to be here. Marissa. I'm getting big Jack and the Beanstalk vibes. Like if the pickle were Jack and Foodie were the giant. Fee fi fo fum. It's great. There's no escape. Exactly. Hey, Brandon, good to see you. Thank you so much for being here for 15 months. I appreciate it, mate. Brandon says, alas, poor Yorick, I knew him well. Yeah, Foodie's busting out the Shakespeare that she was an expert on at her time in English honours. Is that correct? Yeah. Shakespeare was her favourite.
Pickled turnip. Mmm. That's probably the best pickled turnip I ever had. I gotta have cilantro one.
I'm getting zeros on the monometer across the board. Zeros. None. Ella, hello, good evening. Welcome.
So,
what's happening there? Maybe her scarf came up? I don't know. Weird. Anyway, whatever.
Good job.
Normally she reserves the stickers in the videos for the chin, but okay, whatever.
Sorry, I'm wolfing it down, but I was hungry.
I've seen Moody. I've seen Foodie move fast around food. She seems lethargic. Like, she's eating insistently. Like, her mouth is never empty. She's consistently chewing and swallowing, but, like, not at great speed.
I don't even know if I have things to talk about because honestly, I'm gonna try making a labneh sandwich. Yes.
All right, that was probably a 4 on the manometer. I now kind of understand why Snoopy doesn't want to have dinner with her. You know? Daily, hello. Thank you so much for the super chat. Daily says, Daddy G didn't tell me you were live. Replay crew. That's all right, mate. I hope you're having a good night. Thanks for the super chat. And hello, hello. Yeah, that jaw's crunchy. Sounds like my knees.
So labneh to me tastes like a mix between like sour cream, yogurt, like Greek yogurt, and cream cheese.
Do you know what's impressive as well? We're getting all of these jaw sounds without the microphone. It's crazy. Good morning, Annie. Thank you for the super chat. I hope you have a big cup of coffee. Lovely to see you. And he says, she studied Canadian literature, not Hamlet. Oh, I'm sure she spoke about her love for Shakespeare previously. Maybe we should... No, I'm not going to ask Foodie for her insight into Canadian literacy. Better not. What a danger. Lovely to see you, mate. Hello. You mad, bro? Good to see you.
It's got more of a tang than cream cheese.
How does anyone watch this at speed? Let's speed it up. Let's get to 1.25 at least.
Like, it's got that yogurt tang. It's made with fermented yogurt, I believe.
Oh, maybe that's what it is, Mystique. She did mention the other day that she ran out of medication. Maybe.
Dry yogurt. Sorry.
She's talking about dry yogurt.
It's the same stuff they make man stuff with. Oh, good. Some
I'll
pickled
try
turnips,
you.
I find they taste strange. Like maybe a preservative they put in them. But this one is like yummy.
So far we've got yummy and creamy today.
So, I guess I'll talk a bit about... I have been wanting to talk about...
Ma'am, you have a sticker on your finger. And by sticker, I mean piece of your sauce packet.
Halloween. Because I've been getting so many comments like, this is going to be your first like time away where you don't have to celebrate Halloween.
She's still got that video up, right? The modest Halloween, the guide to a modest Halloween or whatever it was, where she dressed up as Freddy Krueger with that stupid skeleton hand that was too small and was cutting off circulation to her fingers.
For those of you who are new, I'm from Canada, and maybe not even a year ago, like last February, I moved to Kuwait. Okay. And maybe not even a year ago, like last February, I moved to Kuwait.
What? I have my timeline wrong because you first arrived in Kuwait early November. Right? February? Well, that's weird because you're saying, what?
Yeah. Because I'm married now. I got married. February, I moved to Kuwait.
February.
Because I'm married now. I got married to a man who lives in Kuwait.
In February? Because you were living together in November. I understand she went back to Canada for a month. I'm not the one with the timeline wrong. Good, that's reassuring. Thank you, Lonnie. Annie, thank you again for the super chat, Matt. You can just at me. That's okay, but thank you for your generosity, as always. Annie says, can't reiterate this enough as a former University of Ottawa student myself. She said she majored in Canadian literature and people misheard Hamlet and ran with it. That's fair. I 100% I believe you. Of course. That makes sense. I wonder if in Canadian literature studies, is it specifically Canadian, like Canadian authors and writers and screenplays and stuff like that? I imagine so. I don't know why. I think there was a specific. I think I remember there was a live stream where she was driving. Do you remember that live stream where she was driving through the campus and she said she used to complain about having to be at one end of the campus and then have to run to the other side of the campus, and she'd always be late because of the hills or something like that. I feel like it was in that live stream where someone must have asked her if she was a big fan of Shakespeare or something, and she'd made an offhand comment, or maybe she'd been referenced in a mukbang before. Excellent to to bury the hatchet. Is it word? That's not Hamlet, but it's close enough and it's mildly funny in my head. In regards to that, noted. Not classical literature, Canadian literature. Thank you. Thank you as always, Annie. Voodoo, thank you so much for the super chat as well. Voodoo says, oh, tinfoil beret theory. She's saying February to the visa people, so it doesn't seem like a year. That's kind of where my brain went as well. Like, is she trying to She's been rewriting the timeline for like the last month. She's been specifically putting out dates and information out there which doesn't align with my French vanilla fantasy. Maybe February was when she went back to Kuwait, and was that when she was doing the whole sue the government for legal right to marry or whatever it was? Remember when she went to the courthouse? Courthouse marriage bees. Remember that one? Maybe that's what she's saying. So it was loophole marriage before that, which kind of falls in line with some of the conversation we were having around all of that. The good old loophole marriage. But still, it just doesn't make sense. Some things just don't make sense.
So, I'm usually a huge Halloween enthusiast.
Canadian lit is shortened form of Canadian authored literature. Aha, very common to major in the Canadian English departments, particularly Ottawa in the country's capital. That makes sense.
And
it's very cool. You know what? And that would be an interesting thing for Chantal to talk about if she had any memory. How is it that she's got memories of the first fucking bag of chips she ever ate and yet can't tell us anything about the alleged 2 semesters that she spent studying Canadian literature? How is it that I've been watching a Canadian for so long and yet I still have like so little information specifically about Canadian anything from Foodie and have much more about Canadian everything from the people who I speak to who are Canadian? I mean, it's not surprising. It's just wild that she's a content creator and doesn't focus on anything Canadian.
I won't be in Canada to celebrate, so people are wondering how that is affecting me. You know, that's fair.
Okay, I gotta take this back because she was talking about something.
Celebrate, so
Pete said it was less than 1 semester. That makes sense.
People are wondering how that is affecting me. You know, that's fair. It does sort of. I do miss it.
The sandwiches? Emily, thank you for being here for 12 months. Happy anniversary, mate. 1 full rotation around the sun. Emily says, why haven't they worked out the timeline by now? I don't know. And it's stupid as well, because we've existed, like, watching it for such a long time that she truly is trying to gaslight everyone.
I think even though I'm a Muslim revert, I'm still learning. I'm still reading the Quran, the Hadiths. I'm still really having struggles with changing things in me that maybe are macro or looked down upon in Islam. I'm still having trouble, you know, eradicating or getting used to this new life.
Uh-huh.
Celebrating Halloween, I think, is fine as long as you're not using it to like worship the devil.
Let's check. I mean, we can ask. Celebrating Halloween as a Muslim. Can Muslims celebrate Halloween? According to this Bayan al-Quran Academy, Muslims can't celebrate Halloween in Islam. The celebration is prohibited as it represents polytheism, shirk, due to the devilish practices. Halloween allowed a Muslim celebration of Halloween is sinful and haram as it involves the most evil elements of polytheism and disbelief. That is from aboutislam.net. Is there Halloween in Islam? The origin of Halloween is based on shirk associating partners with Allah, even if you don't consider yourself celebrating Halloween. Why you should not celebrate Halloween. Instead, Muslims should focus their celebration towards what God has made permissible, such as Eid al-Fitr? Fitr. I can't pronounce that word. F-I-T-R. Fitr. And Eid al-Adha. Great. Is Halloween permissible? Muslims, our celebration should be ones that honor and uphold our faith and beliefs. We should not participate or condone such evil customs as Halloween. Okay, cool. Well, a quick search on Google and reading the top 5 articles sounds like a no. Has came out and just said, no, it's not fine. There you go. Love it. It's great. No means no. No means no, and Foodie's stupid. Got it. God. She just talks some utter shit, doesn't she? I think it should be fine as long as I'm not like, it's not like I'm worshipping the devil or anything. Understanding that may not be associated to Halloween and your Halloween or the history of Halloween or whatever. But it does seem there's a general consensus when it comes to, this is the thing about organized religion. It's generally pretty organized and less about I'll just pick and choose it. Well, no, I'm not doing it that way though. I don't think you can just be a dismissive toddler when it comes to guidance of the people who lead the organized religion. Hey Gilly Witch, good to see you. By the way, chat, if you're having a good time, or if you just enjoy talking about Australian animals, feel free to hit the like button. I'd appreciate it, please and thank you.
Celebrating Halloween, I think is fine as long as you're not using it to worship the devil.
Got it. Thank you, Haz. She says, I think it's fine as long as you don't worship the devil.
Celebrating Halloween, I think is fine as long as you're not using it to worship the devil.
I don't think it is though, because it's not even if that's understanding that the polytheism of it all is that. I think it's just acknowledging, and I think that's a bigger conversation in organized religions, is even if you aren't participating in the worship of something, if there's any sense of acknowledgement of a being outside of the monotheism, God or whatever energy you believe in, then that's kind of a no-no in a lot of organized religions as well. So it doesn't matter if you are worshipping that being or not, just anything associated with the worship is usually a no. Poly and mono, Anyway. Whatever. It's fine.
So,
yeah, chat, can we get some love for Haz, please? Can I just get some hands up and some love and appreciation for Haz and for everybody who comes in with some insight on some backgrounds of things that I consistently struggle with. Because it's nice to have it's nice to have a whole heap of people that respect each other's opinions when it comes to our individual identity, which is wonderful. But people who can also kind of kick in the door and be like, she's wrong because of this reason, or she is actually right because of this reason, or just, this is my knowledge on a particular topic and I'm happy to share it with you. So thank you all, everybody in the chat, for being wonderful. But yeah. Thanks, team. I appreciate it.
I think so. I have to find a balance, from culturally my old way of life, when I was in Canada, and
absolutely, Oceana. Yeah, I think the other thing is, and it's not necessarily about the polytheism of it. It's also because within organized religions, I also understand that and we have this particular conversation with Chantal and her incessant, that's the word, use of karma, right? From my understanding, there is a similar not law. I say law as in a universal law, a law of equal exchange, because I'm a giant nerd and really love Full Metal Alchemist. there is an understanding of like the do unto others that you would have done unto you kind of system, but karma specifically as a belief structure isn't appropriate, I guess, in Islam, is my understanding. And that's literally just one thing. Like that's the thing about organized religions, and specifically stricter organized religions that you choose to go into as an adult. I mean, go for it. You believe whatever the heck you want to believe, but you can't willingly go into something as an adult to say, this is the only thing I'll believe. But also, like, I'll just, like, pick and choose from everything else. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a problem. Oh, no, Greg? Is Greg okay?
Culture I'm living in now. I have to say, I'm going to find a way to celebrate.
Oh, Layla. Oh, did I miss Layla? Oh, no, I missed a whole heap of people. I'm so sorry, chat. Who did I miss? I missed several people, did I? I did. Oh my goodness, I gotta scroll up. I'm so sorry, everyone. Ellen, thank you for being here for 29 months. Ellen says, one step closer to the 30 plus months club. Yay, lovely to see you, mate. Not far now. And thank you so much for your continued support. Annie, thank you for the super chat as well. Annie says, all it means for her is like all first year students, she had to do English 1000, like 101, and read The Handmaid's Tale and a choice of 3 other Canadian authored novels. Interesting. She probably wouldn't have very good insight on anything, and I would hate... You know what? I don't want to ask Foodie's perspective or opinion on Handmaid's Tale at all. No, she can keep that to herself. Thanks so much, Annie. I appreciate it. 47, hello. Thank you so much for the super chat as well. 47 says, good morning from balmy Chicago. Hope everyone is having a great day. I love watching our stories here. So many fun minds and lovely spirits. It's lovely to have you here, mate. Thanks for the support, and I hope Chicago continues to remain balmy. Hello. Good to see you. Hello, Mrs. Robinson. Good to see you as well.
We'll see. Maybe there is a store.
It's true. She does have the pretty privilege. She can just pick and choose from her beliefs.
I think there's a costume
That
store.
makes sense.
It's probably no Spirit Halloween. I can buy pumpkin. We'll see.
I don't think you're meant to.
Because religion and culture are different. Most people
We really are getting all these stickers over the chest today.
in Kuwait have been brought up.
She said religion and culture are different. Yeah, they are, but they often have a lot of really, really specific entanglement going on there. Oh boy. Theistic foodie here. Theistic? Theoistic. Theology. Theistic? Yeah.
Because religion and culture are different. Most people
It's a strawberry. The streams are crossing has.
in Kuwait have been brought up following both culture and religion the same. You know, their culture is very heavily developed on Sharia law or Islam law. Canada, no.
Yeah, but you don't live in Canada anymore.
You know, so culturally, I'm from a country that's very open.
You don't live there anymore, according to you.
With lifestyle.
She really is going to sit on this platform and celebrate Halloween and possibly Christmas and argue that she's allowed. You watch.
What's that?
She did, Steph, yeah. That's her favourite bit, sucking on the sauce packet.
I gave my other shawarma to Solo. I can't eat something and like not share it. Like at least offer a piece, you know. That's the same to me, but I refuse. He's eating a lamb, just not in the mood. But yeah, the price difference, of course, Middle East and here, very different. And I understand it, but at the same time, I'm kind of just like over it. I can't wait to
Ooh.
be back with, you know, the good food.
I mean higher quality, cheaper Arabic food. Huh. What has she... Chat, I'll ask, what has she eaten... Possibly... Yes, Linda, yeah. I've only got a couple of minutes, so we'll do a surprise retro to Ambi. Because we miss her. What is she talking about? Like, what food in Thailand has she actually eaten that is, like, not from... There was the Canadian poutine. I'm trying to think of food not from a food court. Like, she went to the night market once or twice. She got those strawberries covered in sugar. That was kind of a food court. Like, she hasn't actually experienced a lot of street food. And I understand the concern for halal food. Vegetarian options do exist. And again, it's a conversation about intent. But I'm like 90% sure that Canadian poutine gravy may have been a bit questionable. But whatever. Oh yeah, the live shrimp. She did have banana crepes. Yeah, banana pancakes. Ooh, pancakes. I have pancakes after this? No. I like pancakes.
Anyway.
Not from a food court, jumping shrimp and 7-Eleven. That's pretty much been it, hey.
So that's just as I was
Not
saying,
good.
how we give each other always a bite of food. He knows I love the peppers and tomatoes. They grill these vegetables and some rice. Okay. I'm gonna put that on the rice and see. These peppers are hot. I love them.
Toddler.
Just grilled tomato. I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
Ready? Ready, everyone? Here comes the airplane. I love these front-on shots of Foodie's gaping face. She's still got rice in there. She's still got rice. Hold on. Wait, we'll take it back. Ready? Ready, everyone? Watch. She's finished chewing. But surprise, she's still got half a mouthful of rice back up in there. God. I never thought I'd spend so much time... I don't think... I'm lost for words. Hold on. I don't know if when I started reacting to Foodie, I ever thought that I would spend so much time looking into her throat. Just... It's just crazy, hey. Look, just a shout out to everyone who teaches or has a conversation with people about how to eat their food and make sure they swallow their food before they take the next bite. Because otherwise this... You know what? I should get this printed. I should get this on a big poster and put it in my kitchen to remember to... Well, I don't eat in my kitchen, but... Anyway. Okay, gone now. Yay! Also, good morning, everyone on the other side of the planet. Ooh, what a way to wake up. Enjoy your overnight oats.
One more time, we're gonna celebrate.
Oh, these throat sounds are a lot as well. Marissa, I'm sorry. Airy, perfect timing. God, the eye rolling's really disturbing, hey?
Okay, well anyways, guys.
Ooh, Paige, very nice. See, hot oats here in Australia, really hard when it's, like, summer. Just...
That's it for now. Yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for having dinner with me.
What a terribly boring video.
Just listening to me chat.
Good morning,
Like
Keep
I
My
said,
Trauma.
just
Lovely
like
to see you. What shenanigans have you missed? Foodie got on a boat. We talked about Australian wildlife, and then we zoomed in on Chantel's face eating rice. It's the long and short of today.
It's a social thing for me. Anyways,
It's not social. You're eating, talking to a camera, you fucking
guys, we'll see you in the next video. If you haven't checked out our couple's
nincompoop.
vlog where we were just out and about in Bangkok,
I did watch that one just before.
we get to try a boat ride on the PHRAYA River. Check it
Which she hated.
out.
She felt kind of queasy and seasick afterwards.
See you, and thanks for watching.
Alright, that was terrible. Chat, as a palate cleanser, I've had a request to do a little bit of a retro with Ambi. So we're going to do that today. It's only 11 minutes long. This one's called Cook Dinner with Me. Oh, God. This is from Ambi from 5 years ago. So if you've got the time, if you'd like to hang out, please do, because I miss Ambi. I can't wait to watch Ambi in a new backdrop. Do you think Ambi's going to come back? What if Ambi doesn't come back? What do we do? I guess we start watching Alex. Oh, I hope Ambi comes back. I miss her. Anyway.
Okay, so guess what
Ambi from 5 years ago.
I bought? Well, we bought. Becky and I bought.
Oh my God. The Pioneer Woman. Y'all, I can't tell you how impactful. Ears, everyone's yelling at me. Sorry. I can't tell y'all how impactful the Pioneer Woman set has been on me as a design philosophy, with thanks to Ambi. Ambi should be getting a cut from this Pioneer Woman. Who is this Pioneer Woman? Who is she? Hey, Tori, thank you so much for being here for 7 months. One, I see you, feet. Tori says, got COVID again, glad for the stream today. Oh, feel better, mate. Big cup of tea, rest up, drink your water, have fun, try to laugh. Try to laugh.
The Pioneer Woman crock pot. I am so excited. It kind of looks like,
It's a grok pot. Linda!
you know, an older woman would have this in their home, but
An older woman, girl, who ended up with the crock pot? Eric and Ricky. Did Eric and Ricky get the crock pot along with the chest freezer? I hope so.
Ooh.
Where is the crock pot? It's the look, all these girls and buying pots and having them go missing. Ma'am, older woman, shut up.
what's wrong?
Ooh, styrofoam against box.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyone can enjoy a crock pot. You don't need to be an older woman to enjoy a crock pot. I myself have an instant pot. It's not quite a crock pot, but it's quite delightful.
I was like, what's wrong? I'm trying to
BB, a retro, hello.
figure out how to get this out. But I'm gonna put our dinner in this,
Oh, really, Voodoo? What's her name?
and it'll cook all day. I'm so excited.
Ooh, that is giving me
Eva,
cold
hello,
chills.
good to see you. Steph says, I've had a slow cooker since I was like 22. Right?
I gotta wash it before I use it. So.
Good idea. Wash your pots. Oh my God, have fun.
I'm so excited.
Me
guys.
too. Personally, look, I was against Instant Pot for a really long time, and I didn't necessarily want a crock pot / slow cooker, only because I wanted something that could have multiple uses, because I generally have a lot less space in a kitchen than most humans need. So, when I got the Instant Pot, I was like, "Oh, look, they have one that has like a air fryer attachment on the top, or you can crock pot, or you can like do all your other stuff." So that's why I purchased that particular model. But this is fun.
I have looked up so many recipes on YouTube, and gotta save this little pamphlet, so I usually just put my pamphlet.
Do you know why I like this past Amber? It's got nothing to do with... I mean, I always say there's the side characters. They help, obviously, a lot. I don't know what it is about this old Amber. She was a troll and she admitted to that. But at the end of the day, she was so much more interesting. She just had things going on that wasn't wiping benches for 9 minutes and crying about bullies on the internet. I mean, don't get me wrong. She was crying about bullies on the internet here as well. But it just seemed like she had so much more going on. She's got, like, fuck. What did it take? July, August, September. We got 3 solid months of move out with me. We got 3 months of taking pictures off the walls and deciding what clothes to throw out and keep. Like, fuck off. Buy a crock pot, Ambi. That's what I want to see. Hey, Unpaved Road. Good to see you.
So I'm gonna wash this, and I'll show you what I'm gonna be making in it. I'm so excited.
What is this? What is this terrible music?
Punching your tip. Oh, don't. Oh.
Oh, Eric, hi.
Did you get it? You're punching your tip.
Wait, are you filming right now?
Oh my God, remember when they used to colour? Oh, I remember when they used to colour and they put this on the fridge in the old house. Ambi, future Ambi, when you move out to your home, I hope one of your hobbies is colouring and or Legos. You know what? You'd probably really love like diamond painting or something. Get into that. But if you could put them on the fridge like you used to, that would just be great.
Yeah.
I'd fucking love that.
Oh.
All I heard was in your tit. I think that's all I got. Eric punched.
Oh, right. We're not allowed to say the name? Right. Redacted. Of course, I can't. Hold on, wait. We'll just... There we go. We don't know her. It's fine.
Timberland on your tit.
That's why I might punch him in his. Oh!
Okay. We're safe.
Come over here.
She just wants to touch my balls.
And we didn't need that.
Ew.
Oh, she did get diamond painting. She got that mermaid one. That's right.
Well, y'all are married. It's about time, isn't it?
Girl, I wish I could have an entire cookie jar filled with Cliff Bars. Do you know how expensive those things are now?
Time to consummate this marriage.
Yes.
Oh, the glory days when potatoes weren't like $17 a kilo.
Ew, I hate touching raw chicken.
Potatoes aren't that expensive yet. But
Y'all.
just saying.
Okay, so this is the recipe. I kind of winged it, or, made it my own a little bit. So, you put the chicken in.
Uh-huh.
You put it, like, in the corner, kind of.
What you making?
Crock pot stuff.
Obviously.
I don't know what you would call this, like, crock pot
It's triggering.
potatoes.
Just use the fingers, gal. Just the fingers and the wash.
Except for using chicken.
Because it's healthier.
Or just slide the whole thing out. Just...
I can't sit there and eat, like
Like
steaks and pork, like what people do on the low carb. I can't.
But
So-
is the chicken a part of it too?
Yeah, but they mainly eat. The people that I know, I'm not gonna speak for everyone. The people I've talked to don't really eat chicken.
Really?
Yeah, I swear it.
How do you not eat chicken on low carb? I mean, unless you're not eating meat. But okay.
I know. So you do the chicken, the potatoes, and then carrots.
You're a nuisance.
Bitch! I know you aren't talking.
Oh my god, Becky's camera personing. Right.
Oh, there too.
I got confused for a minute. I was just like, wait, Ambi's not holding the camera.
What are you wearing anyway?
A hoodie and pants.
You okay, whatever hoodie.
And then you're gonna add any type of broth you want. I did reduced sodium chicken broth.
I need Cook With Me Ambies to come back. I need that to be a weekly feature at least.
Just however much to where.
Because I'm convinced, it's not a coincidence. I'm convinced that Ambi records pretty much everything she does, including the cooking. Now, I understand that Fleen was taking care of the cooking for a lot, and Ambi would say, oh, Fleen and I eat differently, and that's why, like, I'm cooking something different. But I only ever think that Ambi's actually cooking if it's recorded. Because that would make sense.
Where you're not, like, filling it all the way, but enough. See, I've never done this before, so I'm just kind of
You should check the recipe.
go with the flow. And now it is seasoning time.
Oh, God. Everybody, just hold on to your butts. We're about to season.
I bought me some garlic salt last night.
Work.
Who doesn't like garlic salt?
I mean, I prefer to use garlic powder. I don't like garlic salt, but...
There would be onion in this, but Becky doesn't like onion. She likes minced onion, so I got some of that.
You know what's good? Onion powder.
You could have put onion in it. I'd have picked it out.
That's too much. Minced onion is so gross smelling.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Like this, the dried kind.
Oh no, that's good stuff. I think it's good in like hamburgers.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, Becky, we're not making hamburgers today. Mama's making chicken and veggies in the crock pot. You're gonna like it.
Your mommy makes some good hamburgers.
That's exactly where my mind went when you said that. I was like,
Oh, your mom?
yeah, when
Yeah.
she makes her hamburgers, I'm like,
Oh yeah.
Someone else put them. I was like, oh, okay. So then I just started buying my own.
Becky really is following Ambi around, trying to find the worst. Hey, Deaf Soul, lovely to see you again. Thank you for returning to Popstar as a channel member.
Okay, I'm trying to find thyme, but I don't think
Am I the weirdo who uses real garlic and real onions? Not at all, Ari. I love the real roots / herbs / vegetables as much as the next person.
Do we have any?
I know.
Actually, oh, ow! Look, I got too excited talking about meat. Did I tell you all I made the brisket? So I cut a brisket in the fridge and I didn't know what to do with it. And then I looked up how to cook a brisket in the Instant Pot. And when I tell you, it was really good. It took 75 minutes. And I made a rub and I had it in the fridge overnight. And then I put it in. The best bit of it was the sauce, though. So out of the drippings, I made a barbecue sauce. And in that was onions.
Don't have the
And mustard. And it was delicious.
time.
Huh. Girl, I ain't got no time. Okay, here's some of my Italian stuff. Do you think basil would be good on it?
I mean, yeah, sure.
I need to invest in some time, you guys. Okay, so we're gonna put Italian.
Oh, congrats, Steph. That's excellent to hear. Good job,
I'm
mate.
actually gonna add some of this original blend, salt-free seasoning blend, because this has black pepper, parsley, celery seed, basil, oregano, cayenne pepper, cumin.
Yeah, okay.
So a little bit
So
of
we've basically just gone into the cabinet and grabbed whatever.
that.
I don't understand why everything has to be separated in the crock pot. Like, surely, can you just not mix this all around? Or put, like, the chicken on the bottom? This seems strange.
What was that?
A little bit of Himalayan salt. Just a
Okay.
little bit.
Mustard and cottage cheese.
So
No
now-
cottage cheese.
So that's what it looks like.
Why would you not mix it?
We're gonna
Looks pretty for a kitchen.
plug this baby in.
I would just give it a mix. Give it a mix.
How do you lock it like this?
Yeah, and then you press those things down.
What's up, boy? Look at my baby.
You know what? The more I stare at that crock pot, the more I think it's ugly. And also, it got to 1 hour and 55 minutes. And your dreams have come true. Look, it's a cute wasabi. And look, it's Ambi's bare feet. There you go. Wasabi's adorable face. Ambi's toes. You're welcome. If you're still here, that's specifically for you. You're welcome.
Hi, Bubs.
We're gonna turn it on. You could do.
That crockpot's ugly as hell. I'm sorry if you're a fan of Pioneer Woman. It really interested me as an aesthetic, but as a crockpot, that's ugly as shit.
Warm, low, or high. I'm gonna do high, and I'll say in about 4 hours I'll come and check it. Check the temperature
I think it's like all the cheap looking white plastic on it. That's probably what it is.
of the meat, and I'll show you guys when it's done. Hey, so it's been
Twins. We're twinning!
4 hours.
Oh my god, I love your headband, Ambi. Bring back the cat ears. They were a fun personality trait.
So I just wanted to check, see what it looks like.
Ooh, mushy carrots.
What do you think?
I'm sorry, did she say it was 4 hours?
See what it looks like. It's been 4 hours.
4 hours? Gal! No one's got time for that. I mean, maybe she does. Well, she definitely does. Just nothing else to do.
So I just wanted to check,
4 hours from some chicken and veggies. Jesus.
see what it looks like.
And what did she use? Like, half a fistful of herbs and spices and some low sodium stock. That's not going to taste like anything.
What do you think?
That looks juicy.
It's the mush. It's so much mush.
It's good, don't it? See, that's what's really good
Oh, it is a slow cooker. That's true, Dawn.
about using this
It's in the name.
to cook chicken, because it doesn't get dry. So I like my meat to be,
Oh yeah, that's a really good temperature.
Is it, Becky?
yeah. So this is done.
It's like 203 internal. What's internal for chicken meant to be? Like 180?
Awesome.
So you want to wait
I don't know. I don't temperature check my meat.
till next commercial and then
And give it a touch test, you know. If it's firm, it's good to go.
dish it out.
Still a bit squidgy, might need a little longer.
Yes, next commercial.
So I'm gonna put it on.
Unless you're cooking like steak or something, in which case it's a little bit more particular. But that's okay. It's usually worth it.
just like warm. We're currently watching Drag Race, so.
Work Diva, what season?
Season 10.
Aquarius season?
I'm gonna put it on warm, and we'll plate it up.
165. Oh, look at you all using your meat thermometers. I was about to say meat temperature sticks, but that was incorrect.
And you guys will see us plate it up when we plate it.
Yeah, Voodoo, that's what I was thinking. Chicken tendies in a slow cooker feels like a bit of a waste. There's no fats to melt down or anything. It's just, I don't know, whatever. I mean, it's lean, so work.
Since there's so much meat in here, I just wanted to... See, when you cook in the crock pot...
Tell me more. Lecture me, lecture-lin.
Come on. It,
You know, it's that first time cooking in a crock pot?
Look how it breaks up. Isn't that cool? Mm-hmm. So this is kind of like a soup type deal. Do you notice that?
Thank you, Lottie.
Yeah.
Does it look good to you still?
Yeah. Nice.
2 hands, Abby, 2 hands. You haven't got the hand on the camera. You're okay.
So,
We're gonna weigh crock pot.
we're gonna dish out
Oh, no, this looks terrible. It just looks thin and sad.
some. Do you want to dish out yours first?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, no. No. No, I don't want any of this. I think, you know what? This is reading casserole, and that's good, but casserole, like, I feel like it needs peas. It just needs some more stuff, because, like, these 3 ingredients could have been cooked by themselves in, like, on the stovetop, for instance, and taken about 25 minutes and been done. It's just sad. Oh, God, that sound. Wet meat sound.
Go in here. You want to do bowls?
Sure.
Onions, garlic, peppers, peas. It's kind of giving like chicken pie filling. You know? You know the filling to a chicken pie, like potatoes and carrots and chicken. Just add some cornstarch in there and whack it in a pie tin. Delicious.
Okay. You can dish out yours.
Oh, add coconut milk and call it a curry. Well, it would be an ambi curry for sure. I feel like it'd be missing some specific herbs, spices, and flavors, but yes.
As we do not keep Tide Pods in here. It's, whoop. Yep.
Well, that's where they're living.
Perception.
You're silly. Look at...
Did you see me? I was like, oh. Okay. Anyway.
That looks so good.
Ooh, the Kmart pie maker. Yeah, classic.
Oh, come on.
This is just hot wet chicken. Shout out to hot wet chicken. What would you rather eat? Ambi's chicken crock pot or Foodie's chicken soup?
I want you to
Which one would you rather? Let me know in the chat.
try it.
Okay, let me get a
Okay.
Probably Ambi's. I think Ambi washes her hands. I can't speak for Chantal.
Where the hell?
That and the hot wet chicken was at Old Mate's place, and I don't want to think about that. The chicken tea. Yeah. Well, I mean, these are 2 variations on the chicken tea.
Is it back on already?
God, look at that sad chicken.
Okay, good. Oh, wait, she's trying it.
You may say I'm overreacting to this, but gosh, if this doesn't seem a little bland.
Ooh, hot.
Is it good? You like it? Yay!
I mean, it was a potato covered in chicken stock.
I'm so excited.
God, it's just so sad.
I also want some broth.
Hunger strike.
Alright, you guys.
Oh no, you really are serving this the worst
Get
way.
messy
The
when I speak
handle's
things, my
right there.
goodness. I should have got like a ladle. But I want to show you guys me trying it. I think I'm going to use the spoon.
Okay.
So I'm going to try the chicken because I'm weird with chicken. It has to be cooked a certain way for me to like it.
A shadier Zach would say crumbed and fried.
I've always been like that, so it is pretty hot.
She's always been weird with chicken, you guys.
Try the carrot.
Look, she won't even eat a chicken McNugget the correct way. She's a bit weird with chicken.
Nice and soft. I was worried about the potato.
Try. That's funny.
So let's try those.
Does Ambi have a monometer too? Not really, but we can bring it in.
Try the carrot.
All right, wheel in the monometer, everyone. Oh.
I've always been like that, so it is pretty hot.
Yeah. That rate's pretty high on the monometer, but you wait for
Try the carrot.
Here we go. Here comes the carrot. Ready? Just gonna slow it down and get right up in there for you. Here you go. Oh no, come back. Slow motion. I live, laugh, love that ability. Tens across the board for the tiny carrot.
Nice and soft.
The soft, slow cooked carrot.
I was worried about the potatoes, so let's try those.
Oh no. Cursed. Alright, what about this teeny little half a potato?
I was worried about the potatoes, so let's try those.
She did it again. She's on one. Wait, no, hold on, too close. Too close.
So let's try those.
Not potato poop. She looks insane. Take that back. Not the potato.
So good.
Was it? I couldn't tell because your eyes were just wildly screaming, "Help me."
So I just wanted to end
The joy of vegetables.
my cooking video. The food was really, really good.
Uh-huh.
I ended up adding a little bit of hot sauce to it. So what did you think?
I thought it was great.
Should have cooked it down with the hot sauce. That would have been
I thought
better.
it was delicious. I want you to make it again.
Really?
Yes.
I'm actually gonna use the crock pot tomorrow again, but for something different. See you guys in our next video. Bye.
Oh, crockpot cooking with Ambi. We might have to do more of those retros. All right, chat, I gotta go. It's time for bed. So, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please make sure to wear your sunscreen, drink your water, hug your loved ones. Make sure you take a walk in nature and have a snack today. For those of you on the rewatch, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. Chat, if you liked it, the like button on the way out, that'd be fabulous. If you didn't like it, that's fine, I guess. I'm gonna go. So thank you all for being wonderful. I appreciate you all. Have a great day, and I'll see you all